Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasween Kaur and today I will be reviewing some art supplies that I got from TEMU app. TEMU app, for those of you who don't know, is an app just like Wish.com and AliExpress. They sell stuff for a very cheap price and I'm not sure how do they do that, but most of the time the stuff either is like really good thing or you have just wasted your money, but we can still return it, so that's a good thing. And let's check out the art supplies that I got are worth it or not. So here are the packages and it is from the TEMU app, so let's open them up. So the first thing that I got is this travel pen set. So these are the travel brushes. They seem nice to me. Let's check out what do they actually look like when we open them. Here are they. I've always wanted these travel brushes and I've not been able to find cheaper ones, and these are so good. And do they have the number on it? Yeah. So this one is number 4 right here, and looks really nice. And it also comes with this leather pouch, which does not look very good quality, but it's fine for me. It works really properly, and it also has grooves inside for the pens to fit in. Why am I saying pen? For the brushes to fit in, and they fit perfectly and do not move inside, so that's really good. Are these PLA wires for my 3D pen. I have a 3D pen that I have not used because of the reason that I do not have any PLA wires and I haven't made anything out of it. So now I have got these and will test them out on my pen as well. The next thing that I've got is a jewelry, and this is what it is. It is the Deathly Hallows necklace. I already had the earrings, so here is the necklace, and I like it. This is what it looks like. And the next thing that I got is this. So this is a pack of 100 washi tapes with so many different designs. I just could not resist. So let's open it up. Wow. We've got the thinnest to the thickest. All the designs. They're so cute. Hey guys, this is me 2 days later and I've got my nails painted purple and they are a little crappy and stubby, but it's fine. We can work with it. So why I am here is that I got another package from TEMU that I ordered, but it was late, so here we have it. So let's open this up and I will be doing the voiceover for this one. So the first thing that I have here is pencil holders. I got 2 of them with different designs. One of them holds 24 pencils and one of them holds 72. I got the 24 one to hold my regular colored pencils from DOMs that I have, and I got them from India. So I have this one for that, and I got the 72 one for my watercolor pencil set that I have, and I got that for my birthday and I really like it. The reason I got these were while I was moving from India to Canada, I had to cram all my art supplies in one box, so all of the organization of my art supplies was crappy and is still crappy. So I think these organizers will help me separate my colored pencils from the rest of my art supplies. So the next thing that I got is a sanding cube, and I got this because I like to paint on wood, but sometimes the surface is not as fine to be painted. So I think this will help me out in that case. Yep, that's it. So the next thing on my list is this measuring tape. I really like the color of it and I thought that it was really cute. This might be the only reason I got it, but still I am having fun with it because when I click the button, it goes inside. Woohoo! Click the button and it goes inside. It's really fun. My father had it and I used to play with it as a kid, so yeah, childhood memories. Next we have this really fun and cute pouch that I got for keeping my art supplies in it. I could put anything like my small paint tubes or something like that in it, and I really like the mushroom design on it. I just got this because I like the design and I really needed some storage pouches for my art supplies. The next thing that I got is really exciting to me because I got these acrylic markers, white, and this is a set of 3, and this is the first set of any acrylic markers that I own. I have always wanted to use them. I really like how everyone just hits them on the ground and they are individually sealed, so that's a good thing. When I'll be using them, I can open them up and use them. So the last thing that I have on my list are these brush markers. I got these brush markers for my fine lining work because I wanted to try the outline style with watercolors. But yeah, I also wanted some black brush pens so that I can just freehand draw anything or maybe do some calligraphy. I really like all the tips. I've got 3 different sizes and it is small, medium and large. They also have numbers written on them, which makes them recognizable. So yeah, let's get to the exciting part now. Let's try and see how all these art supplies work. Okay, so I got my watercolors and my sketchbook. This is a very old crusty palette, so let's work with that. And here is my sketchbook. I am ready to paint now. So I get my brushes out. I take them all out and I'm picking out the biggest one, that's number 5, and I open it. And the moment I open it, it just gets out. I mean, what happened? It broke or did it not? I was confused, but I still went ahead and fixed it and then worked with it. Also, the metal handle that was like that also acts like a cap and is a brush extender was coming out of it, so I had to use my brush just the small portion. I don't know, sometimes it just stuck and sometimes it was just falling down. I wasn't sure that if it was meant to do that, but I only used the small portion, and then it was time to get my washi tape out. We have a pretty huge selection, but I went ahead and chose the green one because kinda I'm obsessed with green shades right now, and I'm making a border with it. And then I used the smaller washi tape that was thinner inside to make a geometric pattern. I always, when made this pattern, I was usually using a thicker tape, so the pattern did not look as good. But when I got the thinner tape, it was so awesome. I really liked how the end result came out, and all the thin lines, they really made a huge difference. After I was done mapping out my tape, I took my brush out and my watercolors, and it was time to add the colors in. So I used some water and added it to the pans of the color I want to use. Then I'm using wet on wet technique, so I'm using some water first on the paper and then dropping the colors one by one as a drop, and I'm using two colors for each section, and I am making them all into different colors. So here is a time lapse that you can enjoy. After I was done, I kept it aside to dry, and here it is dried out. And now it's fun time to peel off the tape. And what crisp lines did I get? There were a few areas where there was leakage, but still it worked so good and it did not rip off any single piece of my paper, so I was really happy with the result. It wasn't bad for this price, so I'm happy with it. Meanwhile, my 3D pen is getting warm so that we can test out our PLA wires. I haven't made any 3D model before except for a crappy butterfly that I made and it broke, but I drew this outline of a cat so that I can trace it when I am making it with my 3D pen. I am using this beige colored filament and I will be making cat with this filament, and my 3D pen had this green light, so I started putting the filament in and then I started tracing it, but it was a bit too fast for me and I wasn't sure how to go about it, so I did some practice strokes and then I remembered how to actually do this 3D pen stuff. So I did a few trial and errors, but at the end I made it work out. I finally figured out how to control the speed and how to control how much filament I am getting out of the pen. So I made it into like different parts, and by joining those parts I ended up making my cat. I only made the cat head because only making the head was so complicated for me that I wasn't like sure if I will be able to make it or not. So I hope you guys are fine with me making just head, but yeah, I did my best, so here is a time lapse for that. After all the smoothing and adding the features, this is what my cat looks like. And for the rest of my art supplies that I got, 3 of them were just the organization art supplies, not just art supplies, just the organization supplies. So I just filled them up with some art supplies that I already have. Then I did some swatches of my brush markers and my acrylic markers, and I also tried my acrylic markers on glass and they really were so amazing. I had really fun trying all these art supplies out, and for the conclusion, I will not be returning any of these. So I am happy with all of them. I hope you guys also liked this video, and if you liked it, please comment down below which art supply is your favorite and would you be buying art supplies from Temu? Let me know. And subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.